It's the 4th of July, okay? It's the time Americans celebrate quintessentially American things. You know, we suck down hot dogs to celebrate our obesity epidemic. We celebrate our love of guns by exploding cardboard effigies, and sometimes our own fingers. And in that vein, I'd like to celebrate America with my favorite Jess guy, red, white, and blue cards. And as always, if you enjoy this channel, like and subscribe. Get in the Discord and the Patreon, buddy. These are the patrons. Say their name with the pride of 1,000 eagles, brother. It's time to get patriotic. Aw man, I really love this card. Whirlwind of Thought. 1 red, white, and a blue for an enchantment. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, draw a card. This also happens to be the #1 most played EDH card in Jeskai and is a real monster in so many decks. I've had people tell me this is too powerful, needs an immediate answer when I put it out on the table, and I don't disagree, brother. Very powerful card in which Narset is depicting sending the winds of the Alamo to defeat the Germans in World War II, buddy. God bless the USA. Oh, and I love this guy, Kaikar Wind's Fury. 1 red, white, and a blue for a legendary creature, bird wizard. It's a 3/3, has flying. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. It's a spirit of 76, dude. Sacrifice a spirit, add red. The Wrath of the Bud Light Drinkers, man. That's a righteous fury right there. And Kaikar makes me a righteous furry, dude, because I can't get enough of this duck, man. Americans love birds. We have state birds. We have our country symbol as the eagle. Nothing beats that. Narset, Enlightened Master. 3 red, white, and a blue for a legendary creature. Human Monk. It's a 3/2, has first strike and hexproof. Whenever Narset Enlightened Master attacks, exile the top 4 cards of your library. Until end of turn, you may cast non-creature spells from among those cards without paying their mana cost. This used to be such a horrific monster of a card, man, but is kinda tame by today's standards. Narset embodies America's sly co-opting and appropriation of all cultures, dude. We take what we want, we print magic cards with it on there, and pretend we invented it. That's the American way, brother. Also, I just think it's a cool card. And how about Hanata the Dawn Crowned? 1 blue, red, and a white for a legendary creature, Kieran Spirit. It's a 4/4, has flying and trample. Spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each target. Spells your opponents cast cost 1 more to cast for each target. Hope races on sunlit hooves, dude. This is the spirit of the frontier, man. You think it's a Kieran spirit, but it's the spirit of the frontier. We took our horses, we rode into the frontier on sunlit hooves, dude. Then we killed everything we found out there that was already living. Listen, get off my lawn, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's not our lawn, it's gonna be our lawn, dude. This is a powerful commander with a powerful cost reduction that slaps silly, dude. Favorite commander out of 2022. And here we have Optimus Prime, Hero. 3 red, white, and a blue for a legendary artifact creature. It's a robot, more than meets the eye. It has 2 red, white, and a blue. You may cast this card converted for that. At the beginning of each end step, bolster 1, dude. When he dies, return it to the battlefield converted under its owner's control. It's a 4/8. Converts into Optimus Prime, the Autobot leader. This guy is living metal, so as long as it's your turn, this vehicle is also a creature. Has trample. Whenever you attack, bolster 2. The chosen creature gains trample until end of turn. When that creature deals combat damage to a player, convert it. It's a 6/8. Now this card is also mildly powerful, but it's also a truck, dude. I love seeing lifted pickup trucks speeding down the highway, driven by men with tiny wing-wangs, because in America, you can own a vehicle as large as you want. Even if it gets 7 miles to the gallon, spews toxic venom all over the place. We invented the damn things, we can make them big, dude. Yeehaw, brother. Now we talked a little bit about our love of birds, but we got Akeem the Soaring Wind out here. 2 red, white, and a blue for a legendary creature, bird dinosaur. It's a 3/4 with flying. Whenever you create 1 or more tokens for the first time each turn, create a 1/1 white bird creature token with flying, dude. Has 3 red, white, and a blue. Creature tokens you control gain double strike until end of turn. It's pretty rad. And you know what, dude? We love dinosaurs. We think we invented dinosaurs too, man, and it turns out we put the bones back together mostly wrong. But who cares? We thought they looked cool, you know, give it a tiny arms and give it a giant skull. Who gives a you know what, dude? This guy's a neat token commander out of Ikoria, lair of behemoths, like Rosie O'Donnell. Alright, now let's talk about Zaru the Great-Hearted. 1 red, white, and a blue for a legendary creature, Minotaur Monk. It's a 2/4. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain X life and draw X cards, where X is the number of permanents you own that your opponents control. It has red, white, and a blue. Target opponent gains control of target permanent you control. Zaru embodies the generosity of the American dream, brother. We spread democracy all over the world like chlamydia. Whether you want it or not, we're gonna give it to you. Zaru looks like they shop at JoJo's Bizarre Boutique here, man, and is a fantastic old commander. Now let's talk a little bit about a bonded pair here, because in the US, you love who you love, dude, even if it's a winged shark, man. Shabraz the Sky Shark is 3, white and a blue for a legendary creature shark bird. It's a 3/3. Partners with Browlin, dude, has flying. Whenever you draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter on this guy and you gain 1 life. As a hybrid white-blue, target human gains flying until end of turn. And this is the man that rides Shabraz all night long, dude. Browlin, the Sky Shark Rider, 3 and a red for a legendary creature human shaman. It's a 3/3. Partners with Shabraz. Whenever you discard a card, put a +1/+1 counter on this guy, and it deals 1 damage to each opponent. Has 1 red, target shark gains trample until end of turn. Very complementary pair, dude. These guys are really good together, and honestly a really fun wheel combo deck. I love everything about them both as a couple, you know, or roommates or whatever, man. It's none of my business. And let's talk about this guy, Joda Archmage Eternal. 1 red, white, and blue for a legendary creature human wizard. It's a 4/3. This guy is flying, dude. You may pay Wooburg rather than pay the mana cost for spells you cast. Chronicles across the ages describe Joda. They likely refer not to one mage, but to a family or to an arcane title. That's nonsense, dude. It's one brown-haired dude who had a lot of plastic surgery. Joda exemplifies the American art of seizing power, holding onto it for far too long, dude. This guy just can't let go of the title of Archmage. So what does he do? He passes it on to his son. Does he pay estate tax on that? No way, come on, dude. Anyways, this is a really fun deck to cheat out big spells. I made a budget deck a long time ago. Slaps pretty hard, man. Liberty Prime Recharged. 2 red, white, and a blue for a legendary artifact creature robot. It's an 8/8 with vigilance, trample, and haste. Whenever this guy attacks or blocks, sacrifice it unless you pay 2 energy counters. It has 2 in tap, sacrifice an artifact, you get energy, and you draw a card. Democracy is non-negotiable. This guy's just a giant heckin' robot who spreads democracy with mid-sized sedan, electric fist of righteous patriotic fury. The most patriotic card by far. And Americans literally invented electricity, dude. You think we get credit for that over in Europe? No way, dude. And last, but certainly not least, we have Martha Stewart, a hot blonde lady. 1 red, white, and blue for a legendary creature human scientist. It's a 3/3. Whenever you put 1 or more time counters on a permanent you control, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token, dude. This symbolizes Martha Stewart going to jail and all her soldiers out there in the world doing her work for her. Whenever she attacks, you may pay 8. If you do, attacking creatures get +X until end of turn, where X is the number of time counters among permanents you control, dude. She's doing time, brother. Listen, anybody can say they're a scientist, right? Spout some nonsense, make a huge profit. Eventually, they go to jail for that. But that's also the American dream, you know? We got the best prisons, we got the best gangs, we got the best Wi-Fi. Martha Stewart is already out there yelling at us for wanting to work from home, man. And that's America in a nutshell. Happy 4th of July, dudes. This is, of course, a little facetious, you know? I'm just being a silly goose here. We're all here for the silly goose time, brother. Enjoy all your patriotism today. Enjoy overeating. Enjoy the diabetes or whatever other chronic diseases you have or will have soon enough. America is really all about freedom, so enjoy yours while you still have it, brother. Nikki G, Better Commander, signing off.